G'day folks, Blue here, back again with another episode of Tales of the Shire. Hope you guys are doing well. We are here close to the village center of Bywater, and goodness me, it's been 20 episodes already. Time definitely flies. I actually haven't been playing the game for a good 5 days or so I'm just struggling trying to remember what happened in the previous episode. I know we do need to go to the Green Dragon to find out what happened to the Assessor, but I think I was fretting towards the end of the previous episode about having enough money to buy some seeds, and perhaps maybe that's something that we should address first. So let's go ahead and do that. And I am going to just simply fish my way out of trouble, and yeah, hopefully we can buy those seeds ready for, you know, a little bit more growing towards the end of the day. Speaking of the end of the day, I think we haven't had a meal today either, so we might need to work towards, you know, cooking a whole bunch of stuff and making sure that, you know, all of our guests are well fed. I believe we haven't done a meal for the day. I can't remember now, but yeah. Unfortunately, between a previous episode and this one, I had a little bit of a... I mean, I don't want to call it an emergency, but I did have to, you know, take a little bit of time off and go away for a little bit. So, back again already. And yeah, we've got a village to create. Well, the village is already created. A village to assist to become an official village, that is. Just looking at the amount of space we have. Okay, definitely still have a little bit of space, so that's good. So, no more fish in this pond, and that's okay, I suppose? Are we happy with just selling all of this? Maybe. We could go to Neffy's pond. Well, it's not a pond. The pier next to Neffy's house. Because that's Bywater Pool. I think that's what they call it. And Bywater Pool has quite a lot of fish in it, so we could hang around here for a little bit. Now, is it just me, or did the devs perhaps maybe, you know, push through an update recently? Because the game feels a little bit smoother in town, and also what I've noticed is I'm wearing my cloak as I loaded into the game, and I think I've mentioned more than a few times that every time I load into the game, I seem to be wearing like a jacket of some kind instead of the cloak. But yeah, we're wearing the cloak this time, so there you go. This one is very difficult to catch. I'm thinking this might be something that we've never seen before, unless the devs have decided to make things a lot harder to fish. Spiked and cracked. What? Spiked and cracked. Okay. Definitely not seen a spiked and cracked before. Oh, I just missed the big one over there. Oh, that's alright. I mean, I'd prefer catching some fish that we are comfortable just selling off, rather than, you know, catching stuff that we want to keep, because I need them seeds, guys. We need to make some money. And one thing that I didn't do before we started here is review where we're at with the clubs. I do need to figure out if we've got any missions to turn in. How are we doing? We've got plenty of space. Ooh, there's a big one right there. I mean, not exactly the one that I wanted, but that's okay. We'll catch it anyway. Perfect. Man, it's so far away. This might be a bit of a struggle. I keep attracting the wrong fish. There we go. Common perch, nice. Yeah, you can tell the difference between some of the rarer fish and the ones that we've been catching so far. That one that we just discovered was quite a bit of a struggle to catch. Okay. I might call it quits after this one, and we go straight to the market, and we'll just quickly sell off all of the fish, buy the seeds, and I'm gonna swing by the green dragon, just so that we don't have to sort of come all the way back to do that. And I wonder if I should top up on spices. I can't remember when I did that the last time, but... I want to keep the perch. Sell the walnuts off as well. Okay, I can't remember what seeds we wanted to buy, but I'll go for some random seeds here. Crest, cabbage seeds, maybe we want more cabbage. I feel like we haven't really been growing a lot of cabbage. Carrots, cauliflower, maybe some chive wouldn't be too bad. Leek. Okay, that's quite a lot. And yes, I blame myself because we did actually, towards the end, buy a whole bunch of, you know, new threads. So, we were going a little bit crazy on all of that. Raisins. Interesting. Gives a little bit of sourness. I like the idea of getting some of that, because... I feel like I wanted to make things sour, but didn't really have the option to do that. I don't have enough for salt, though. That's right, I think I'm probably still okay with salt for the time being, but perhaps maybe that's something that I can buy tomorrow. Let me remove that. And yeah, so all those big moments, I guess this is something to do with the assessor? Let's find out. Hello everyone. Hello Blue Love. The situation with the assessor is worrying us. Oh no! Is the assessor getting worse? No, they're getting better. That's what's worrying us. I guess they don't want him waking up just yet. That knock on the head put him out of sorts for a few days. But then he started saying he wanted to go back to... I think someone mentioned that this is supposed to be Mikkel delving? I'm not sure if that's correct or not, but anyway, I can go with Mikkel delving for a while, until someone corrects me again. I told him he wasn't better, but... Oh, I told him he wasn't better, but he insisted. So I got Delphinium to come and give him some of her remedies. Was that a good idea? It was a great idea. He got 10 times worse and hasn't got out of bed since. Okay. Poor Delphinium. The poor thing looked really upset. It must be hard for Delphi, with her mother being such a good healer. Primrose Brandybuck was the finest healer in Westfarthing, so I'm told. It might be a bit hard on the girl, but things are desperate. We had to keep the assessor in Bywater. Nora's read that new book of rules. What did she say we need to do? We need a village postman, or a sheriff, and we need to hold a festival with a very important person as a guest. And all this has to be done before the assessor leaves Bywater. Only this morning he tells me he's got to go to somewhere called the Post Hole? I know where that is. It's just off the road on the way to Frogmorton. What does he want to go there for? He's the Mikkel Delving postman, isn't he? Letters need to be collected and taken to the next post hole. It's very important. Can one of us do it for him? It would keep him in Bywater for another few days. I know where these post holes are. I could do it. But what about Bywater? I've got lots of letters letters and messages to take all around the village. Well, I could do it. Then I officially name you Voluntary Assistant Postman. Welcome. Thank you. I've got some messages and some parcels. The names are written on the front. You better get going, Orlo love, and I'll tell the assessor it's all taken care of. Thank you, Blue. I'll see you soon. Okay, so now we've become the village postman as well. So what do we have to do with this? Deliver Neffy's parcel. Okay. Well, sure. I mean, we're just over here and Neffy's just right this way. No, I'm getting lost. Maybe I shouldn't really be the Bywater postman, to be honest, guys. I'm having trouble, you know, making my way as it is. This might not be the best of ideas. There we go. Wasn't so bad. And I get very, very distracted looking at all those fishies. Oh, hang on. Where is Neffy? Oh, I suppose I can just drop off the message for her. Or I guess it's a parcel. Neffy's not here. I wonder when she'll be back. This parcel comes from the Blue Mountains, from dwarves. It's so light and so carefully wrapped. I'm told dwarves can make beautiful and delicate things. This package proves it. There we go, so we managed to deliver that. I'm guessing we might have to deliver something else. Okay, this is not exactly the big one, is it? And somehow we've managed to scare off the big fish, but that's alright. I'll still catch this one anyway. I'm just going for the big one, and once we get that, I think I'll be done with fishing, guys. Otherwise, this may as well be called Blue's Fishing Adventures, and that is not my intention. Another common perch. I feel like we do have quite a bit of a supply of common perch, so, you know, maybe we could sell off some of the common perch for a bit of cash. Deliver Sandyman's package, okay. Well, I mean, we're just nearby, right? So we may as well sell this to Sandyman. Actually, I take that back. I need some salt, so I may as well sell it to Hornblower. They're both 2-star common perch though. 71 silver. I suppose that's not too bad. So that should give us a bit of money for some salt. Okay, let's make our way to Sandyman's. Yeah, I find it very strange that we've managed to somehow be relatively good friends with Sandyman, of all people, considering his grumpy attitude. We sort of just stumbled into that position. I'm thinking what we want to do after we speak to Sandyman. Well, we don't exactly have to speak to him. We just need to drop it into his post box here. Oh, well, we are speaking to him. Mr. Sandyman, I've got a package for you. Why have you got it? Where's the half-wit? Don't call Orlo a half-wit. I speak as I find, that's all. There's nothing wrong with being honest. Do you want this parcel or not? Yes, give it here. What if we say no? What? You can pick it up from Orlo when you've apologized for calling him a half-wit. This is nonsense. Goodbye, Mr. Sandyman. Another lovely day in the Shire. Well, I think he deserves it though. Okay. And look, there's probably more parcels to deliver, but I kind of want to pivot at this stage to take a look at what people want to eat. We want to cook stuff. And yeah, provided that I've actually sent out invites the day before. I can't remember if I did that, but I think I did. I think it's probably the best thing to do, you know, every day, inviting people over, because you get to build those relationships a lot faster. Though it does mean that you have to go through an entire day of, like, cooking and stuff like that constantly. I wonder if you have some of those interactions with people and, you know, they get upset at you based on what you say, whether or not that's actually going to affect your standing with them in some way. My guess is perhaps maybe it's not as complex as that, or the game mechanics are not as complex, but you never know. Oh yes, this is where we find the grapes. I don't know if this is the season for grapes though. I don't think we'll be able to find any. Is this wild beef? No, velvet stems. I'm getting way too distracted with gathering up all this stuff. I think I really should go back home and deal with the cooking. And I also need to figure out where we're actually having the meal. I can't remember where we've promised to meet up with everyone. And I've only got like a little bit of time left, so we better get to it. Let's see. So Hornblower wants something sweet. Willow wants something salty. And Daisy wants something sour. And something spicy for Nora. Nora? No, Marigold. I keep getting the two mixed up. So spicy, sour, salty, and sweet. And there's a whole bunch of gifts from a whole bunch of people, but I think I'll focus on that a little bit later. Ooh. We'll grab that egg. And yeah, we need to do a whole bunch of growing as well. I feel like we're running out of time to do a whole bunch of stuff. But let's just tuck a few things away before we even get started. Oh, yes, that definitely has been updated. Normally we would have to come to the center here to decide how many we're actually going to throw into storage. So this is a welcome change, although I would still have preferred being able to just simply throw all in, or, you know, choose an amount. Okay, let's figure out what we can make. So, well, that's very strange, but we don't seem to have a lot of cravings from people. I guess maybe most folks are not really craving too much. Well, Willow wants a salty dish. The bywater dish we should be able to make into a salty version. We are out of cream though. I'm gonna need to buy some cream. We could use some wild beef. This will be sauteed, apparently. This one too. And this one too. Okay. I think that we can use a roof for fish. That might get us over the line. So maybe I can use something like a... I don't know, sparage, maybe? Any other salty fish? The blue lamprey. Longfin eel. I'm just gonna go with the roof. I need to keep some as well when we get the chance, which, you know, I'm sure we'll get the chance tomorrow morning. So this needs to be a little bit smoother. Yeah, good. And let's throw that into the frying pan. No seasoning required. Perfect. Whoops. I think we can just throw this in. Well balanced, very good. And so just trying to remember what people wanted. Is there an easy way at this point to take a look at what people want to eat? Okay, we need a spicy dish. Oh, this needs jam. Okay, interesting. I know we need one sweet dish though, so I may as well do that. Let's use some really good ingredients. Peach jam, strawberry jam. I'll do the peach jam. And do I have any 2-star nuts? Got 3-star nuts here, maybe. Yeah, that looks alright to me. So, assemble that. Slightly chunky. Just a smidge. And then we could put that in the saucepan. Don't need to add anything, I don't think. But we do want to make it a little bit tender. Oh, not quite. Ah, damn. Alright. I should have gone all the way. This is the first time we've made this baked apple, in fact. So, anyway, and we need a spicy dish, which we can definitely make. This turns out spicy if we use all of the right ingredients, so... let's do that. Yeah, I didn't get the chance to use this, so... not make it crisp. Ah, there we go. So... I don't know how far to go, but... maybe I'll go all the way. There we go. Very good. So, hang on, we've got a salty dish, sweet dish, spicy dish. I think we just need a sour dish, if I'm not mistaken. Gaffer Gamgee's root soup. I need to be able to convert stuff and make it sour. Simple sprouts. I'll give this a go. Yeah, ruby taters, and then... can I... yeah, okay. I might be able to... change the flavor. No, not quite. I don't think this is gonna work. Oat Barton soup? I'm just trying to understand the icons there. I don't know what that next icon is exactly. Got a sour cheese. I know this is not as inspired, but perhaps maybe I can do like crispy fish pie. I feel like that'd be very easy to get us over the line. Yeah, I don't have an option to make things sour from the pan, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm not sure if this means the mixing bowl, possibly, which means we might be able to add like lemon to it. I'm gonna give it a try. It could fail miserably, but let's add the Sheffield cheese there. Okay, so... Okay. I don't have the option to put it in there. I'm not sure what that icon meant in that case. Throw that there. Yeah, gonna have to fry this a little bit. Bit of a waste of our cheese here, but that's okay. And I'm just going to... Oh, hang on. Sour and sweet. How did that happen? Oh. Does it... Actually, hang on. Does that come out sour as standard, or... Oh, no. It's because I did put in the sour cheese, right? So maybe it's a 50-50 chance between whether or not you'll get something sour or something sweet. If both of those flavors are dominant. Let's... well, hang on. I'm just trying to remember. We do need the meal. Where does the meal happen? Where is the meal happening? Let me just check. The Ivy Bush Inn. Yes, okay. Well, let's head out. And it's gonna be dinner time. I don't think we've ever had a dinner with friends before, so this will be a first. I'm pretty sure we have all of the dishes with us as well. Ah, speaking of the Ivy Bush Inn, just needed to take a look at what I need to turn in here. So we need to speak to, was it Rosie, I think? About the gardening. The Ivy Bush Inn, here we go. Yep, let's do it. I'm pretty sure we have all 4 dishes, right? Spicy. Wait a sec. Yeah, I've got everything. Let's do it. Alright. Meals. The baked apple. For you. Spicy fish. Sorry, it's not a spicy fish, it's a spicy salad, radish salad or something like that. The eggplant, which is sour for you. And, oh, they start saying stuff. She just said, oh, this is just what I wanted. I've been craving this all day. Nice. Okay, let's start the meal then. Yeah, I think there are some subtle differences here. Definitely there's been an update, I think. Gonna skip through, guys. Perfect. Oh, apparently we've managed to hit all cravings, but I suppose maybe it's just all like flavor cravings. So let's just see if we can check in with everyone. White summer stew. Interesting. Yeah, we do also need to continue with... Ooh, okay, plum jam. And jam and apple tarts. Interesting. But yeah, she still has a friendship quest. But we'll do that later. Goblin Eye Stew. She said, remember, tell no one. Oh, okay. Soft roasted sprouts. Well, we'll have to give all of those a try at some point. And where's Hornblower? Disappears so quickly. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure where Hornblower went, but I should speak to Rosie if I can. It is getting a little late in the day. Probably need to go to sleep soon. Plus, we also have, you know, a whole bunch of, oh, got a couple of birds trying to tell us to go to different places. I'll untag that for the moment. Yeah, I'll speak to Rosie and then quickly head home. We'll need to, you know, plant a whole bunch of stuff and then go to sleep. And actually, I haven't checked on whether or not we need to water any of the garden beds. I get the feeling we might need to. Rosie.
Huh?
Gardening missions. I think we had like 3 or something, so hopefully we get quite a bit of stuff. And maybe that's brought us over the line? You have something for me? Brilliant gardening. Sweet. Which means we get an additional space for our garden, I assume. Yeah. Garden space expanded. New path out of your garden headed south. Nice. I mean, it's a little bit more space than I actually need. Ooh, hang on. Your progress in the gardening club has rewarded you with another new garden space. This has been cleared up for you by the club. Ready for more fruitful garden beds and handsome decoration. This includes a new path out of the garden shed headed south. Yeah, okay. Okay. I mean, that looks really awesome, but like, I've never seen any of these things before. Perhaps maybe that's something else that we could buy at some point. Okay, well, let's leave her be to her gardening. Everyone seems to be gardening late towards the end of the night, including us, it seems. We've also got to check on gifts in the post. I'm thinking there's probably a lot of different parcels. Okay, let's get to growing right away though, because we don't really have a lot of time to work with. These would be very happy. I wonder what that is. Okay, that's cauliflower. So carrots are very happy with cauliflower, apparently. So maybe I can grow like a little bit more cauliflower in that case. And apparently leeks would be very happy together with carrots. So maybe I'll just do some leeks on each side here. Doesn't seem like a bad idea. And then we'll figure out what else to grow elsewhere. Is that ready for harvest? They are. Okay. Did not realize. Okay, everything else seems not ready just yet. Parsnips are very happy with leeks. Actually, those are not leeks, those are chives. White taters are very happy with chives as well. Let's do that in both corners. I think I'll do parsnip, some leeks. I think that'll work. I can't squeeze that in there. Maybe there. Yeah, I can't get the last one in, unfortunately. That's alright. Plenty more space elsewhere. I know spinach likes to grow with something. Yeah, okay, carrots. Heaps more space. I don't know if we really have much garlic growing right now. Whether or not I should be putting garlic down. The only problem with garlic is they don't play very nice with chives. There. Okay. Looks good. Let's switch to the watering can. Yeah, okay. Looks like everything is nice and watered. Actually, yeah, what am I talking about? It is snowing, so don't really need to do anything on that front. I'm just wondering where this other section of the garden is, actually. Oh, right here. Yeah. Okay. Man, that is very, very wide indeed. And this is the exit. Very cool. Okay. Plenty more space for stuff I don't have just yet, but I'm sure we'll circle around to it. And I think that's going to be the day. Let's just invite our next set of guests. Mooma's Island. Yeah, why don't we do Mooma's Island this time around? We can invite 3 people. And I'm just trying to figure out who to invite though. Maybe we go and invite all of the Cottons. That doesn't seem like a bad idea, although we can't get everyone in. So maybe I'll just go with Rosie and we'll invite young Tom another time. And I feel like I haven't hung out with Orlo for a while. I might need to do that soon. And man, I feel like we definitely need to clear out the mailbox. Fabric covered jar, accessible in storage. Okay, that's not an ingredient actually. A painting, some raisins, very nice. A few more bits of furniture, some chives there, and more furniture, and whoa, what is that? Blue cheese maybe. Interesting. Not everyone's cup of tea, blue cheese, and I can't say I'm a big fan myself. In certain occasions I might have a little bit of blue cheese, but you know what it's good for though? Making certain sauces with blue cheese. So I can appreciate it somewhat. Let's have a sleep, and yeah, I mean, I suppose I should be continuing with delivering all of these packages, shouldn't I? One week left in winter. I should just change our outfit a little bit, and yeah, maybe we should go with some of the new stuff that we've bought recently. Clever dark trousers. There we go. Do I want to wear anything on top? I think we should just continue wearing the cloak, because, you know, it is winter. And yeah, I suppose we should start out here in the garden. Okay, well there's all of our garlic. I'll sell the walnuts. Don't think I need all the walnuts. Fluffy white taters. I think I'll sell a batch, to be honest. And what about garlic? Do we have a lot of garlic? Maybe I'll, like, sell it off once we start. Yeah, I mean, we've got like a couple of stacks already, so I think maybe from now on I could sell the garlic back to the village. My goodness, this pantry is looking really, really full. Reminds me of that scene in, well, not Lord of the Rings, but The Hobbit, when all the dwarves come over, start raiding Bilbo's pantry. It looked like he had like a really, really nice looking pantry as well. Let's come down this way, grab all of that. Man, just like that, I'm gonna need heaps and heaps more seeds now.
I mean, I've got a few seeds here and there. I might be able to just, like, make a start. So what grows well with garlic? What are we growing together with the garlic over here? Yeah, I can't remember what's going to go well with the garlic, but... I think maybe I should go back to the village, figure out what seeds I want to work with. Alright, bunch of invite confirmations, but I'm just going to pick up all of the gifts that people are leaving for us. Nice looking kettle there. Bit of jam. I will check on people's cravings a little bit later. What about food for our chook? Still looking alright. Some really high quality ingredients actually been gifted to us. Okay, so deliver Old Noakes' parcel. I suppose this is where we're going to need to go. And perhaps maybe... Are there any quests that I can turn in? Or, sorry, not quests, but like missions that I can turn in with Old Noakes? I also need to pick up some more missions from the board, don't I? So we ought to do that. And we're about to cross this fishing spot. And I'm thinking I better catch some fish so I can sell it all off. Noakesy, when are you gonna let us fish out here at your jetty? Oh, that's right. We need his postbox. My bad. Here. Hello, Mr. Noakes. I've got some post for you. What happened to Orlo? He's doing some important work for the assessor. Is he now? Good to hear. He's got some fine qualities, that lad. It's about time folks around here realized it. I agree. Has he got fine qualities? You need something done? Ask Orlo, but you never need to actually ask him. He does it anyway. You want something done in the middle of the night, in the pouring rain? He'll do it, and won't ask anything for it. I suppose you're right. Where's my parcel? It's here. It's quite soft and squishy. Those are my champion ragworms. Vicious things. They'll bite through anything. Mr. Fishy loves them. But they're good at escaping. You might want to check your pockets. Goodbye, Banks. Okay. I mean, he keeps talking about bait and stuff like that every now and then, so I wonder whether or not bait will actually come into play. But for now, we'll just do regular old fishing. Yeah, I keep thinking the camera angle in this particular spot is not always the best, is it? I do need to keep some roof salty fish so we can continue making stuff salty when we need to. I know I'm probably not utilizing the spices very well, I feel. So I keep just trying to make dishes that are the flavor that I need it to be, you know? Oh, one more. There we go. Alright, but we're done here. Let's head into town. And, well, apparently we also need to deliver Rosie's letter. So, we'll take a look at that in a second, but let's swing by the club boards. Now, which club do we want to focus on, though? That's the thing. Spinach. Oh, okay. We've just completed another one. Well, we've probably got to go back to Rosie in that case. Well, just as well we are going to the Cotton's residence, so we should be able to turn that in. Plant 5 turnip seeds. Need to catch a striped eel. Where are we up to with all of the clubs, though? Yeah, we're trying to unlock level 4 for all of them, I think. Decoration item unlock. Do we go with more backpack upgrades? I'm not that desperate for it, actually. But perhaps maybe doing another cooking station unlock wouldn't be such a bad idea. Give us more options on that front. So let's do a bunch of cooking missions where we can. So any sweet stew. 3 stars of deliciousness. Cook using these ingredients. So we need to use yeast, but the thing needs to be of 3 stars. That's pretty challenging, actually. At least 2 stars with a bluefinned gudgeon. I think we have plenty of those. And cook using a stone loach. I mean, that'd be very easy. Ooh, okay, I can't pick up more. Striped eel. I might get rid of this, actually. That way I should be able to pick that up. Okay, cool. And... oh, actually, I should be going through here to get to the market. And... yeah, we should be able to just sell off a whole bunch of stuff, buy some seeds. I need to buy a few other things as well, so I can't just spend my money on seeds, though. So before we buy the seeds, let me just speak to young Tom, and we shall buy some of this. Let's do 3 batches of milk. Maybe a couple of lots of the cheese. And I might buy a little bit of beef. Because I feel like we haven't exactly cooked too much with beef recently. It'd be good to be able to do that. Bit of chicken. Don't have any coney. I'll buy that. And I've sort of run out of cash already. But seeds shouldn't cost as much, right? So I'm hoping I'll be able to buy a few additional seeds here. So I think one of the missions requires us to grow some turnips, so let's buy that. Parsnips, I only have like 16 silver. Not much at all. Cauliflower? Sure. I might need to do a little bit of extra fishing and then more selling before the day is finished. But yeah, let's head out to Rosie's. I do have a little bit of space to work with, so I don't have to swing by home immediately. Should still be able to pick up a whole bunch of stuff. Granted, we come across some stuff to pick up, that is. Are we even heading the right way? Cotton Farm. Sorry, I'm getting lost. Sometimes the birds don't just, like, appear immediately in front of you. Okay, let's turn this in. Hello, Rosie. I've got a delivery for you. Where's Orlo? He's helping the assessor. He'll be back tomorrow. I've got a small package for you. It's from Hobbiton. I told Gaffer Gamgee about our gardening club. He said he'd send me some prized seeds. Mr. Gamgee's boy Sam has written me a message. Only 2 words. Hello, Rosie. That's nice of him. See you later, Blue. Yeah, I only just realized after someone's comments that this Rosie is in fact the same Rosie that I think Sam ends up marrying, I think, towards the end of Lord of the Rings. I mean, sorry guys, I'm assuming people have all like watched Lord of the Rings and all that sort of stuff. But I mean, I also assume that most people watching this wouldn't be here if not for, you know, some of the movies and all that. We're all fans here, right? But yeah, apologies if you haven't watched any of it. feel like it'd be like spoiling stuff. Alright. I think this might be the episode, guys, but I'm just gonna quickly sort of head towards the house and we might wrap things up there. That way I can sort of start the next episode with just taking a look at, you know, what people want to eat. We'll figure out where to go, have that meal, and we'll continue on with the rest of the day. I don't know if there's going to be enough time to like hopefully make a little bit of extra money so we can buy a few more seeds. Maybe not. We'll see how we go. It's nice having multiple entrances to the house now. Definitely helps. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode as usual. Chuck us a like or a dislike or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.